Welcome back to my channel. I'm Hazel, the Israelite woman, and today's video is about flowers. Flowers and more flowers. Flowers are so beautiful. They beautify your garden. It's just so lovely to sit outside and just watch your garden, all beautiful flowers, and watch all the birds as they fly about. Hummingbirds, they come and suck nectar. The butterflies, it's so awesome. So I love flowers, so that's why I'm making a video about these flowers. So that's what it's about. Now, flowers can be a lot expensive. When I say expensive, mucho expensive. When you go to the flower shop to buy just regular cut flowers, it's expensive. When you go to Home Depot, those places, man, the flowers are so expensive. So what I do is I go to the flower, the Home Depot, those places where they sell flowers, and Canadian Tire, and I go early in the season, just when it's they just bring out their plants and stuff, and it's cheaper than anything else. Nobody's buying, it's too cold and everything like that. So that's when I buy my first set of plants, and usually they're very cheap, so I pick up quite a bunch. And then later on in the season they bring in more plants, and it's very expensive. And now when the season's finished, you know, it's getting down to the end of June, middle of July, August, then they start dropping the prices at the end of June, and then July they start dropping even more. So that's when I go and I get these specials. So let me show you all the plants that I got. And we're almost the end of June, and I just went in there because I wanted to check and see if they bring in some new veggies that I wasn't able to grow, or what I didn't have. So I said, oh, let me just check down, because I think it was too early in the season for the price to drop way down. But I got there and I was very surprised, because mostly every week I check Home Depot, Canadian Tire, Rona to see if they drop the prices. Anyway, so these plants were like $30, $15, $19, $20. They were expensive, and I said, ooh, I'm not gonna buy them at that price. But I went there yesterday, and lo and behold, they were down to like 50% and 75%, and I just had to get them. And let me show you what I got. So first I'll show you these ones. So these ones were like $29, and these are pink fountain flowers, and look how huge that is. Okay, and they were $4.99. You see them? And these plants, they're like a number of them in there, so you can separate them and plant them in different places. But I'm gonna just leave them in the pot as they are, and I'll put them in my greenhouse, and I'll plant them next spring in the spot where I want them, because the pot is big enough and it can contain it, and it's not gonna hurt it. But look at the beautiful flowers. Some of them are not even open yet, but it has a beautiful smell. It smells so nice. Butterflies are gonna love that, and bees and stuff. So this is a pink one. This one is a pink one, and then I got the white one. I think it's the same thing. Yeah, it's the very same. Actually not, it's not the same flowers, it's a different flower. This one is called Laura Lynn Snow Fountain Flower, and look at this one. It's gorgeous. This one doesn't have this doesn't smell, but it's just, look how big it is. And if you had bought it in the beginning of the season, it was gonna be like $30. So I got it for $5. So that's a good steal. Next, we have this one, and they're all around the same price. And this one is Max Becky, and look at this one. This one is huge, and this one bear, you have some beautiful. They look like daisies, but they're not. These are the flowers that they have, and $5 again. And then I have this one. I've seen this one growing different places, and I thought it was a cactus or something, but it's really not. But this one is Algala, and this one is $5 again, and it has many, a couple of them growing in there. So I could separate them and get like 3 or 4 plants in here. So that's cool. And these ones are very spiky. You can see the leaves are spiky, but they make beautiful blossoms. As you can see, every one of them has blossoms in there. They're gonna blossom soon. So there you go. Then we have these ones. These ones are a hybrid, and this one is Solana. And look at the flowers. Aren't they gorgeous? And everywhere, all over it, the flowers are ready to bloom. Oh, look at the blooms. They are gorgeous. And there's a number of them in there. Like, I can make maybe 5 or 6 different ones from this pot. That's why I sell them for like 30 bucks, right? Because there's a lot of them in there and you can transplant them. So that's amazing. Another fine, 5 bucks. And this one is tick seed. This is called tick seed. And look at the flower. There's a tiny flower on it, a cute little flower on it. And this one was $4. But if you look inside, there are like tons of them, like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 12. There's like 14 plants inside this. So just imagine, I can plant 14 plants out of this one pot, and they have little flowers growing on it. So I mean, I'm tickled. Why the tickle with? That's a joke. Anyway, so yeah, so I'm really happy about that one. So I can get many plants out of this one. And then this one was $3. So this one was $3. And usually I think these ones were like 14 or 15 bucks. But anyways, I got it for $3. You can see the prices right here. $3 on it. And these ones, they just have this bunch of cute little flowers. They just come up by bunches. So the stems come up and they blossom like this. I don't know exactly what it is because there's no labeling on it. It was $3, and it is a perennial, so it's gonna come back year after year and it's gonna spread itself around, spread itself out. So I'm happy about that. I'm gonna put this one in a pot and see how it does because it's kind of small. I'm gonna put in a bigger pot because since it's a small plant, I don't want it to die in the winter. Even if I'm gonna put it in my greenhouse, I'm gonna take extra care. These ones are huge, so they're not gonna die. So I'm gonna leave them in the pot as they are. And then my favorite is the hibiscus, as you can see. Hibiscus, and there was a beautiful flower on it yesterday, but it just wilted because it was in the sun. And back home we have lots of hibiscus in my island where I come from, and I love hibiscus. Now I always wanted one. So there's like about 6 flowers are gonna come up again, and you can see them, actually more. Whoa, there's a bunch of them. And I think this is a hybrid because look how small the plant is, and it's just blossoming like crazy. So there's about 12 on this side, and there's about, let me see, another 4 or 6, so actually more, about the next 7 on this side. So this is gonna have a lot of flowers on it, and I see a slug in there, and that's not a good sign. So I gotta get rid of the slug, because if I don't kill the slug and let it multiply, it's gonna go in my garden and start eating my things. So I'm gonna kill that slug when I finish that video for sure. Sorry slug, you gotta go. I don't want you multiplying and killing my plants that are growing in there. So that's not gonna happen. Bye bye for you, sluggy. Okay, so that's my hibiscus. And last one that I love, now this plant, I always want to have one of this. And when I got it in the store, it was like, I think this one was like, yeah, $30 too, something like that. Very expensive, my goodness. These plants are crazy expensive. But anyways, it was like half, when I tell you half dead, dried, floppy. It wasn't looking like if it's gonna survive another day. And then I saw it was on sale for like $7.99. I said, bingo, $7.99, that's my price. It's a little bit expensive for me, but I said $7.99, good. And this one has a lot of, and where is my plant that I'm supposed to show you all? I put it over there, so I am going to get it. This one has a lot of plants in there that you can separate and transplant. On this end, I think there's 2 or 3 in there. The other end, there's about maybe 3 also, and there's some little ones coming up in between. So when I separate them next spring, there'll be a lot of them. And as you can see, it had pretty nice blossoms on them, but the blossoms are dying out now. So I'm leaving the blossoms as they are because I am going to save them for seed. And this is a dahlia, and it's a hybrid dahlia. So I am going to save the seed for next year and see. And actually, I'm gonna go read up about them and see if I can propagate them or something. I know you can propagate dahlia. Actually, I do know that, so I shouldn't say that, but I do. So I think I'm gonna baby this plant so that it can spread itself out a little bit more. Then I'm gonna take some cuttings out of it and I'm gonna put it in my greenhouse and bring them inside in the winter time and really baby them inside, and so they can come back next year in the spring, because I want a lot of them when they blossom. It doesn't smell bad, but it has a very faint smell. But when they blossom, they're just gorgeous, and I just love them. So that was a good buy. So I mean, from 30 bucks to $7.99, I think that was good. And as you can see, I took good care of it, and look at it. It has bounced back. It doesn't look like something that's gonna not live another day. It's just looking beautiful, and it's good. So I think it was worth the $7.99. So I have some other this one I have some herbs. So these ones are herbs that I'm going to show you. And as I showed you in a previous video about my herbs, my basil, this year I don't know what happened. They wasn't doing good, so I had to put them back in the greenhouse. I put them outside in the pot, and they were just like looking half dead, like they was gonna die, they're not gonna survive. And I put them back in the greenhouse, and in the previous video that I showed you, they bounced back and they're looking better. But when I was looking for these plants in the store, those flowers, I came upon these basil, and they were on sale. Now these are these are 12 bucks. These are $12, this whole pot. And because most of them were dying, it wasn't on the sales rack, and it was $3. So I picked it up, and it's looking, I watered them, because when I buy it, it was like, whoa, limp, ready to die. And then I watered them, and look, they perked up, and they're looking very good already. You see? So there it goes, and it has quite a lot of them in there. I mean, some of them died because it just needs some water, and I don't know why they didn't water them. But anyways, I'm glad they didn't water them, so I got them at $3. Okay, so that's good. And then I have 3 more, and these ones were $1. You see, the price is right here, $1 each. Okay, and again, I think these ones, the original price was $6.99, but look, so at the $1 and $1, sorry, $1. Okay, but look at these ones, and again, they were all droopy. They look like these ones. When I got them, they look like this. I'm not sure if this one's gonna survive, because I think this one is kind of far gone, but I see some little shoots here that are pretty green, so I'm gonna just chop it off here and give it a chance to grow, because maybe it can't support these leaves, but maybe it could be able to support this smaller one. So they were all looking like these, droopy. Then I gave them water, and look, they perked themselves up. You see, they've never put flowers. And basil smells so amazing. So these ones are $3 each. So what I'm gonna do is, so these ones are $1 each, like I said before. And yeah, and all these ones that are kind of still droopy and falling down, they still have some shoots on them. I'm gonna try to propagate these ones, put them in water, and see if they're gonna grow some roots. And I'm gonna have tons of basil. So $3, $4, $5, $6 for all this basil. it was worth it. So I'm happy about that, and I am going to propagate some. I'm gonna put some in a big pot, and I'm gonna put them by my kitchen window, and I have a small light, like, and I'll put them under the light, and I'll keep them inside all winter long, so next year I don't have to buy any basil. And I have another variety, which is a purple variety, which I bought for $1 again. There were like 6 plants in there, and they were like, oh, ready to die. And I think 3 of them survived to die. I babied them, I showed you in the previous video. And these ones I'm going to also plant in a pot next week, and I'm going to put them inside next to my window and keep them inside all winter long. So yeah, this is my video about how I buy plants cheap when the season is, you know, getting down to finishing. So if you want some nice flowers, if you want some plants, some herbs, whatever, just wait until the season ends and you rush to your local Home Depot, Canadian Tire, Walmart. Not Walmart, because Walmart does not bring their price down. I don't know why. But just Home Depot, Canadian Tire, and Lowe's, they bring their price down. And you're going to have a lot of plants. And if you have a greenhouse or anything like that, or you have a nice warm kitchen, you can put them on your windowsill, and you'll have herbs and stuff for next year, and you have lots of perennial for next year, and you can transplant them and you can separate them, and then you're gonna have a beautiful garden just like me. So yeah, so be smart, guys, and you know, be frugal, and go check out some deals and some real cheap deals. It's not worth it buying plants for 30 bucks, but for $5, $2, $3, $4, I think that's my kind of price. So okay guys, thanks for watching, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye. And remember, you're beautiful. It doesn't matter what anybody thinks.